Hello friend, it's BorasLegend here, and today's time for a new video where I'm gonna show you my team for the first step to the World Cup, the Globals qualifier here in November, where top 64 goes to the Globals. And this is on Xbox because this month I'm gonna go hardcore and play both consoles to see which one offers me the best circumstances. So here we go, and you can see that this looks really suspect, and it also is, because you have to change formation in the game to make this work. And I really recommend you to start doing this because it's so much easier to build advanced squad builders when you change formation in the game, and just make it a habit because it only takes 20 seconds. So in the game we're gonna change to the diamond with this formation, which is the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, and we have Sissoko of course going down playing as a CDM. We have Dembele to the left as the left foot, and then Son to the left, 5-star weak foot, Aubameyang as a striker, and Zaha as a cam. So this is how it looks in the game, and we just change it, press pause when the game starts, and everybody will keep their initial chemistry. Okay, starting from the goal we have Handanovic, and he's the only one in this team that will not have a 10 chemistry. He will be on 8 chemistry, but he will be so much better than both Karnezis and Burki playing on 10 chemistry. And we can't afford an icon, so that's why we play Handanovic on 8 chem. But trust me guys, I mean, as long as they have +7 chem, and if they are a high rating from the beginning, they will work just perfectly fine, and Handanovic will be a beast even though he will have 8 chemistry. And we use Handanovic because we want to have our Greek gods here as center backs. We have Manolas and Socrates, and there's not really much to say about these guys this year. I mean, just look at this. Manolas low high, 80 pace, 86 defending, so amazing, and Socrates also great work rates and fantastic pace. You can see here his sprint speed is 84 and defending standing tackles 90. I mean, this center back pair can stop any attackers in FIFA 18, also giving him shadow here, both to get more pace and more defending, because that is seems like is the only thing that matters for center backs this year. To the left we have the best wingback in the game, Alexandro. High work rates, 86 pace with good sprint speed, 88, and also 84 stand tackles, and just overall fantastic, great dribbling as well, giving him anchor for extra boost to his physical as well. And to the right, Piszczek, one of the most underrated players in the game. I mean, just because he is a little bit slow, people will say that he is bad, but if you give him shadow, he will get +10 sprint speed and +15 acceleration, which will give him a very good pace, and combine that with some fantastic defending stats. Time for an interesting choice here. We have Moussa Sissoko, and he is useless as a winger, but as a CM he is fantastic. You can see here his stats. He is fast, decent shooting, passing, dribbling, but most of all, he is really physical, and that is what I rate the highest for a CDM, and also very decent defending. I mean, 76 interceptions and 72 stand tackle, and just give him shadow, he will have +13 defending and +13 pace, and he will just be fantastic as a CDM, and he can run the whole game with this stamina. And I paid only 4k for this player, and it's definitely worth it. Dembele here to the left, he's left-footed. I want him for that shot in the far post, and give him also here shadow for extra pace and extra defending. His dribbling is fantastic, physical is fantastic, shooting could be better, but you know, shooting in FIFA 18 is pretty random. He will still be able to score a lot of goals, and also great here, 86 short pass and 79 long pass. He is really good as a CM, and yeah, 92 strength. To the right we have one of the best midfielders in the game, Nainggolan. High work rates, and yeah, you can see here his stats. I mean, they are absolutely fantastic. Almost everything is +80, and we give him here 100 for some extra pace and some extra shooting. He's going to be our most attacking midfielder in this team. Cam position we have Wilfred Zaha, a very nice in form, paid around 70k for this player, and you can see here pacey, Great finishing, decent passing for a striker, but most of all, amazing dribbling, and that is so important for the cam. And also great physical, I mean 79 strength, he will do just fine, and great stamina, which means he can play the whole game. One of the most overpowered players last year, and still amazing, we have Son. High work rates and 5-star weak foot, and that is so important this year, where weak foot can be a problem, but he can score from every angle. No matter how he is turned, he will be a danger for the defense, and especially also with his shooting. I mean, 82 shooting is great for a winger, with 83 finishing and very powerful shots and great long shots. Great pace, great dribbling, and also decent physical with 80 stamina, which means that he also can play 90 minutes. And finally, to the right, we have our star player in this team, the most expensive player, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and we paid almost 300k, but he is worth every penny. 4-star weak foot, he is tall, but most of all, yes, the hard currency in FIFA 18, the pace. He's one of the fastest players in the game, and 88 finishing, and also a very good physical with the 77 strength. And we're gonna give him here marksman for a boost to dribbling, shooting and physical, because this guy, he don't need more pace. It's such a waste seeing people giving Aubameyang Hunter. That is such a waste of chem points. Instead, he needs a little bit better finishing. We're giving some extra physical for these headers on the corners and set pieces, and also some extra dribbling, and this guy will be a pure beast. And on the bench, just as always, you only need 3 subs, 2 attacking and 1 more defensive that can play on defensive positions. And these are pretty expensive picks, so you can have anyone here just following this simple trick with having 2 attacking and 1 a little bit more defensive. Okay, time for some more tactics. We have instructions, and we're gonna have stay back for the wing backs in some games. You can also have balance depending on the opponent's team and formation, but we're gonna start out with the stay back, and same here for Sissoko as a CDM, and for the strikers, very simple, getting behind. And the custom tactics, just as in my tutorial, very balanced attack, and then in the defense we have a high pressure because we have a very fast defensive line, and also here we're gonna use cover. Okay, let's see how this team worked out in the daily knockout tournament. First round, we have a Bundesliga team here, and just like I showed you before, we change formation as soon as the game starts. We can even do it before the game starts, and we do it to the diamond here, 4-1-2-1-2, and everybody will keep their initial chemistry. And just like I showed you, Zaha, Cam, Son, Aubameyang strikers, get in behind for these 2 guys and stay back for the CDM and for the wingbacks. And we're gonna start off this game here, Zaha with some great technique, great dribbling and also great passing, finding Aubameyang for the first goal. And shortly after, we're gonna see Aubameyang's pace here, and just a very simple goal, waiting for the timing, finding Aubameyang, and a driven shot here. And then he loses his temper with fine Socrates, and there's no way he's gonna lose that header. Second round against this hybrid French Premier League, La Liga. You can see Sissoko, great in the defense, he will work just fine, doing the job as a CDM. Son here finding one to pass, and then a driven finesse shot. We have the first goal. The gameplay was terrible, but yeah, we have the pace, we have Aubameyang. Such easy goals, and this is what you're gonna do when there's a lot of delay, the gameplay is difficult. You want to score these simple goals, and that's why we have Aubameyang in the team, making the opponents rage quit. The time for this Serie A team. And you can see here why we love having these Greek gods as center back, Manolas and Socrates, because they are so fast, and you can leave some extra space because they will catch up with the defenders. And just look at this, Alexandro Cuadrado is flying back to Colombia. A slow start, but we're gonna find the net here. Zaha, he also has a great finishing, and we love to play him as a cam. And then Son, yes, he finds the target, the driven shot, you've seen it before. Pierre-Emerick, pace, Paddy feint backwards, bye, and then Zaha scored in the third, and that is a rage quit. Time for the final in the daily knockout tournament, and this is a great team, and we didn't have time, we forgot to change formation, so our wingbacks were roaming and everybody was out of position, and he scores a goal. And this was the first shot we had on target, on our target, but that maybe says more about our opponents. But anyways, Son here finding Moussa Dembele, weak foot, 2-star. And this game was going to be about our midfielders scoring games with their weak foot. Time for Nainggolan with his 3-star weak foot to score in the second. And yes, you can guess it, Nainggolan again with his left foot, and we have 3-1. And that is a qualification for the weekend league. Yay! Okay guys, that is it for today. Let's hope we have a successful weekend with this team. It's going to be a very, very hectic weekend playing on both consoles, 80 games. And we will see if I will do the same thing next weekend or if this will be too much for my brain. That is it for today guys. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, until next time.